It usually takes me a really long time to get things done, but I've been trying to hold myself to certain deadlines on this channel, and that helps speed the process up. This idea came to me a little over a week ago at this point. I was thinking about how all the little traumas in somebody's life can build up over time, because I do think everybody's got some level of trauma. Life itself is pretty traumatizing. And obviously, I'm not a therapist or a psychiatrist or a psychologist, but I am a person, and I have some little traumas that have built up over the course of my life. And I was just thinking about how that feels, having all these little things built up, and I got this idea for a painting. Like I said earlier, it usually takes me a really long time to take a painting concept into reality, but I was feeling really motivated to make this thanks to my self-imposed deadline. So I sketched it out directly onto the watercolor paper, which is unusual for me. Usually I'm too scared to just jump in like that. But I did that, and I really wanted to do something in watercolor this time because I ended up switching to gouache with my last painting, and I really wanted to get back into watercolor. And I thought the simplicity of this piece would work really well to ease myself back into working with watercolors. The concept for this piece was a floating woman with golden veins coming up from her hands and feet. I was inspired by the Japanese concept of kintsugi, the idea of repairing broken pottery with gold, which I really love as a concept. I've always thought it was super beautiful. And I think it's kind of obvious where that metaphor is going with this. You know, she has all these little breaks, but it's still a part of her. And I don't want to romanticize trauma, obviously, but in a way, it's still beautiful. It's part of what makes her. This is a bit more vulnerable of a piece than I would normally like to share on the internet, but it's sort of just how I've been feeling lately, and I've been wanting to open up more, just in general. I get into a really bad habit of just closing myself off, isolating myself, especially when I'm in my feelings and everything. So, here we go. Here's something from the heart. It's not my best work, but I finished it and now I'm sharing it, so I think that's something to be proud of. I don't really have much else to say about this piece, so I'm just going to leave it at that, and I'll see you again at the end. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, let me know what you think in the comments, and subscribe if you want to see more from me. I really appreciate you being here. And I will see you next time. Bye.